when your kiddos, mamas, trust you to a level that they come back and ask you for something again, that's the greatest celebration of what you've done. When your husband you just do something, and that is a celebration of a trust that occurs in your business. When people connect with you and follow you and trust you in that place, it's a celebration of the job that you do. And Chris, that's the season you're walking into, is you've walked with things with people, and there's a trust that's being built. And every time you experience that trust, you experience a celebration of what you've done and who you are, which is the most important thing. You want a celebration of who you are, not what you've done.
Yes. Yes.
And I think that's just key in all of this. And
Ah,
it's actually what God is saying when He trusts you with something. He trusted me with that man in a sushi restaurant the other day. Why me? I could have done all the things wrong, but He trusted me. And I guarantee every one of you in your time this week, whether it's been with family or all those moments, somebody trusted you because of something you've done, because of something you've gone through. And that's the beautiful place of celebration.
wow. Can I just say Holy Spirit moment right now? I was praying into that, Chris. I just love you, Chris. I miss you. I haven't seen your face in so long. I'm sorry. It's been crazy for me. But Anthony, so I won't go into detail, but last night I had to go to City Hall and have something approved. Okay. And it was like the last thing that needed to happen in front of City Council for them to either put it to vote or whatever. And it's Pride Month. And they did a proclamation of Pride Month. And it was a huge thing. There's tons of people in here. And me and the pastor of the church that this has to do with, we were sitting there and we were the only ones that like didn't stand when they did a standing ovation for the proclamation. And just this whole place, like we were like in a weird place. It was odd. So we just were like, you know what, we're going to pray in the spirit. And that's what we did the whole time. Like we were supposed to be here at this exact time, at the exact moment. So him and I, this 79-year-old pastor who's been a pastor for 60 years or 50 years, him and I just in the spirit praying in this thing. We left there and we were like, our spirits were grieving, but we were also so filled with joy about what we just like were put in. And what happened while we were there, we got approved, and we both went in the parking lot. And he's not a part of my business and organization, but he is. I'm trying not to go into too much detail. And in the parking lot, I just looked at him, and I just started crying, and I said, I can't believe that God trusted me with this. And he goes, he does. And he said, and he trusts me. And that is the most beautiful thing. And that's all that matters. And he just like, and we just embraced with it. And the word trust, what Anthony just said, is truly like the celebration of just like, you chose me. You chose me. Who am I? But you chose me to do this, to take back dominion, to push back the gates of Hades, to bring heaven to earth, to proclaim the love of your son, Jesus, to the world. You chose me. But then we get to decide. We get to decide if we're going to do that, right? And we get to decide if we're going to celebrate.